Hey guys, it's Leanne and Gracie here. So since we have Christmas coming up, we are going virtual. So this can be for the acro classes, or if you just want to do it for fun. But I'm going to have Gracie demonstrate what the cards say. So first we're going to start with tuck jumps. I want 10 tuck jumps. Knees way up to your chest, 9, 8, pointing those toes, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we are going to go into our 1 foot balance. So lift your left leg to passe. Good. And just find your balance here. So you really want to keep your arms nice and strong. Lift that knee way up. Good. If you want a balance challenge, make it a little bit harder, you can lift your heel. Good. And balance on releve. And then we can switch legs. So again, it's our 1 foot balance. Now the other leg's going to come to passe. Good, super strong arms. And now if you want to, up level it, lift that heel. Finding your balance. If you come down, it's okay. Just go right back up and try one more time. Good. Now we're going to go to our ball pose. So hands are on the outside of your legs. You're trying to look at your belly button and your heels are lifted. Good. Holding your ball pose. From here, if you want, you can straighten your legs and go to a pre-forward bend. Good. So now she's in her pre-forward bend, stretching her hamstrings, and then she can go back to her ball pose. Good. And we'll do this 4 more times. So from your ball pose into a pre-forward bend, and again, ball pose, pre-forward bend, and 2 more ball pose, pre-forward bend, and 1 more ball pose, pre-forward bend. Now from that forward bend, she can walk her hands out for a downward dog stretch, okay? Downward dog. You can walk your feet back a little bit too so you stay on the mat. So the goal here is you want to look like an upside down V. Press your heels into the mat and elongate all the way from your tailbone out through your hands. Keeping your neck in line. Good. And from here, she's going to lift her left leg up to the ceiling, and she's going to give me some L stand hops. So she's going to jump off her right foot, point the toe, and land. Good. Give me 4 more L stand hops. It's really important to stretch through those legs. Good. Leaving your top leg lifted nice and straight. Then one more, and then good. Go back to your downward dog stretch. Good. Really try to get your heels on the ground. There you go. Keep your head in line. So biceps by the ears. Now lift your other leg up to the ceiling. 5 L stand hops, leaving that top leg lifted. So try not to lift and lower the top leg. Just hop off of your bottom leg. Good. 3 more, so a total of 5. 2. Last 1. Good. And then she can come all the way down onto her knees. We're going to go into our superhero, okay? So she's going to lay on her belly. She's going to arch up, keeping her arms by her ears. Good. And lift the legs. So you're really engaging the back here. And let's hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now she's going to roll onto her back. We're going to do her hollow pose. So you want to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat and float your legs. That's a great hollow pose. Okay. You don't want any space underneath your low back. Good. From here, she's going to roll back onto her belly into her Superman. Arch up. Good. And then roll back towards me, back into your hollow. Good. And now roll towards me to go into your Superman. Good. Arching, keeping those biceps in line with those ears, and then roll back into your hollow. Good. And then you can roll away from me. Get on your hands and knees in quadruped, and we are going to go to happy cat and angry cat. Okay, so on her hands and knees, she's going to drop her belly down. Okay, happy cat. Good. And then she's going to go angry cat. Look at her belly button. Flex your spine up to the ceiling. Good. And again, drop your belly. Happy cat. Good. And then look at your belly button. Good for angry cat. Nice. Now from here, flip those legs around in front of you and sit on your bum. We're gonna go to stretch and flex your feet in our pike position. Okay, so fingertips are stretching out on the mat. You're sitting up super tall, beautiful posture here, and you're gonna flex your feet and point your feet. And flex your feet and point your feet. Good, light fingertips on the floor, flex your feet, point your feet, and again, flex. And point on the next one. Flex those feet, reach those arms up. Good, and bend forward, grab your toes. Good. Now reach back up to the ceiling. Point your toes, give me a fifth position with those arms. Good, and fold forward, grabbing those feet, keeping those feet nice and pointed, trying to get your nose on your shins or your knees so that you can really stretch behind the legs. Good. Next, she's going to shimmy forward so that she has room to do her baby bridge. So baby bridge is next. So you lay down flat, bending your heels as close to your bum as you can get them. All right, pressing your hands into the mat, and you lift your hips up to the ceiling and hold. Good. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she's going to lower down. Then she's going to sit up and get in her straddle stretch. So now we have our straddle stretch. She's going to open her legs nice and wide, point those toes, put those arms wide and second. Good. Now she's going to side bend to her left leg. Good. Keeping her right hip heavy and on the mat. Keeping both legs turned out. Good. Now she's going to sit back up and side bend to her right leg, keeping the legs pointed and externally rotated or turned out. Now she's going to sit up, put her arms in second. Now she's going to twist and rotate to her left leg, reaching her opposite arm, her right arm to her left leg. There you go. Keeping the right leg turned out. Good. Now she's going to sit back up and rotate, left arm to right leg, keeping the left leg turned out, pointing both toes. Good. Next, she's going to sit back up. She's going to put her hands in front of her on the mat, and she's going to try to just lift her hips up. There you go. And back down. But just lift up on your hands. There you go. Lift those hips up and back down. So that's a good little prep for our straddle stretch. 2 more times. Lift those hips up. And 1 more time. Good. Hips up and down. Then now you can stretch forward through the center, keeping those legs turned out. Reach your arms nice and long. Good. And then again, keep those legs turned out as best you can. Good. From there, she is going to get into her tabletop position. It's like magic. I cover the camera, and then she's magically in her tabletop position. Bam. Good. Holding. So it's really important that your fingertips face your heels, okay? Hips are up. And then if you can get your knees and ankles together, that's even better. Good. And now here, I want you to march it out. So you're going to lift your right leg to passe. Good. And lower back down. And then left leg to passe. Back down. 8 more of these, marching it out. 8. Down, keeping your hips up. Good. And 6. And down. And 5. Down. 4. Down. 3. Down. 2, down, 1. Good. Now 10 shoulder taps. Opposite arm to opposite shoulder. Tapping 10, 9, 8, 7, hips up, 6, and 5, and 4, hips up, and 3, and 2. Good. And 1. Now she can sit down and she's going to rock and roll. So 1 hand on each shin here. Rocking and rolling like a ball. Good. Rock and roll. Nice. Next thing she's going to do, all right, she's going to lay back down flat. And she is gonna put her fingertips towards her shoulders. She's gonna press up into a big bridge. She's gonna tuck her heels back in. Good, and look up and press up in her bridge. Good, and come down. So press up and down in your bridge for a total of 4 times, so 3 more. Okay, and again, ideally, yes, we want your ankles and knees together, but they can be hip width apart. So show them hip width apart. There you go. And last one, now hold. Good, now if, okay, you want to up level this, you can wave with your right hand. Hi. And then wave with your other hand. Hi. You can lift one leg to retire or passe. And back down, and you can lift the other leg. Or, good, you can always just hold your bridge. Good, and come down. So next, okay, we are gonna go to the wall over here real quick, and you're gonna do 1 foot up, 1 foot down, okay? That's how you start working into your handstands. So, you're gonna put your booty towards the wall, put 1 foot up the wall, ask your moms first, but put the ball of your foot on the wall. There you go, 1 foot up, and then other leg down, and then switch. Now do it with the other leg up. 1 leg up, 1 leg, the other leg up, and then back down. Good, now again, if you did that successfully, you can turn around and you're gonna do your L stand facing the wall, and hold. Kicking up, holding, and switch legs. And again, L stand up, and switch legs. Now this time try to hold it if you can. L stand up and hold, and switch, hold, and switch. Good, now you can do a handstand against the wall. Kick up and squeeze. Come down and then kick up with the other leg. It's important we do both sides. And good, nice. So now we are gonna grab our different cards. Gracie, if you wanna take your sweatshirt off, if you're getting toasty, we can do that. All right, so now we're gonna go through some of this fun stuff. So we're gonna start nice and easy, marching. So here, I want the leg way up in passe. Go over here. You're gonna go across the floor. Marching, okay? Passe, opposite arm and leg. Really pumping those arms as you march. Good, and go ahead and march back. So again, if you don't have a lot of space in your house, okay, you can do this back and forth in whatever space you have available to you. Good, now we're gonna go into gallops facing front. Arms outside, face front. Now gallop to the side, squeeze. It's not about how far you go, it's about how high you jump up and then point those toes underneath you. Good. Now, opposite arm and leg, you're gonna go forward. So if your left foot is in front, you have that right arm. And again, it's about jumping up, up, up. Good. And then you switch legs, gallops on the other side. Good. Now we have frog jumps, okay? So you squat down, wide froggy legs. When you jump up, you stretch everything super strong and straight and down. There you go, good. Do this all the way across the mat or in the space that you have. If the weather's beautiful, take it outside, go down your driveway. Good, so one more set of our froggy jumps. Stretching everything up. Good, stretch and stretch. Good, nice. Now next we have skipping. So hands on your hips. I want you to focus on that bottom leg pointing all the way up off the floor. High passe, bottom foot points. Point, look at her bottom foot. You see how it's getting all the way up straight and pointed. One more time, Gracie. High passe, point, point, point. All about them toes. Now we have kangaroo jumps. So these are basically our tuck jumps all the way across the floor. You can bend your arms in like a little kangaroo, okay? But I would love them straight out in front of you. So even stand up, you don't have to squat down. Right there, now tuck jumps, lift your knees up. There, keep going all the way across, tuck. So again, it's about going up, not out, up, There we go. And turn around, come back the other way. Knees up, one hop per color. Now go pink, now go purple. Knees up, now go green, now go yellow. There you go, then blue, pink, purple, knees. There you go, good. Here's your break. Tightrope walks. Oh, not a break like that, Boo Bear. Tightrope walks. So, high releve, good, and tightrope walks, beautiful. See, it's just not as crazy as the others. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then again. Tightrope walks, slow your breathing down. Good, inhale, exhale. And now we have bear crawls. Da, 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 da. Keep your booty down, bend your knees, okay? You're like in a plank. There you go, bear crawls all the way down. Turn around all the way back. Good, now we have log rolls. So we kind of already touched on this earlier. Lay on your belly for Superman, arching up, pointing your toes. Your toes and hands stay off the mat. Now go hollow. And then belly. Good, and then hollow. Squeeze your legs, roll to Superman. Good, now roll to your hollow, squeeze. And Superman, get your back all the way on the ground in your hollow. And then keep going, hollow, get your back down there, pull your core in, Superman. And hollow, squeeze those legs, and Superman, and then reverse it, come back towards me. Hollow, and Superman, get your back on the mat and your hollow. Hollow, pull your belly in, there, and then Superman. And hollow, back on the mat, and yeah, you can wiggle down. Good, Superman, and hollow, belly in, and Superman, and hollow, and Superman. Good. Now we are going to go into crab walks. So on the way down, I want you to go feet first. Good. Fingertips to your heels. All the way down, keeping your booty up, not letting it drop. Now that you're going to come right back, hands first. Nope, nope. Hands first. There you go, keeping your booty up. Fingertips still pointing towards your heels. Good. And take a little break. Stretch your wrist out. So sit in your butterfly stretch. Good. And I want you, yep, there you go. So put the tops of your wrists down on the mat and then flip your hands around and put your palms on the mat. Good. So that's how you're stretching your wrists out. Good. And now I want you to sit in your pike. There you go. Put your pinky fingers together behind you. And now wiggle your booty forward, stretching your shoulders. If you have hyperextended elbows, you can soften your elbows slightly. Good, but this is an intense shoulder stretch, and so take deep breaths and you can keep wiggling your booty forward even more. There you go. Now to up level our crab walks, we are going to go and do bridge walks. So she's going to do feet first and then hands first, coming right back the way she came. So feet first, walking forward. Try to keep your feet parallel. There you go. And bring your thumbs closer together. Then she's going to go right back, hands first. So then just keep, there you go. So bridge walks or crab walks. So again, if you are working on your bridge, that's okay. You can just do another set of crab walks. Now we're going to do inside out tabletops. Good. So downward dog. Then she goes to tabletop, leaving her hips lifted. Then she goes downward dog. And then she goes tabletop, keeping her hips lifted. Another option, go downward dog, is to do inside out bridges. Okay, so now inside out bridges, looking up. Good. And then back to downward dog. And then bridge. Good. Downward dog. So again, you can either do inside out tabletops or inside out bridges. And then come back. Good. Start in inside out tabletops. Good. So inside out tabletops, and then downward dog. Tabletop, good, downward dog, and tabletop, downward dog. And then again, if you want to up level this, go inside out bridging. Good, inside out bridges, and then downward dog, inside out bridge, downward dog, one more inside out bridge, and then you can tuck and you can rock and roll. Good. So then release, flex your spine in the opposite direction. Last little thing across the floor, seal walks. So only the tips of your toes are on the mat. So you're holding that plank position as you drag yourself across. Squeeze your legs, good, that's it. Fingertips forward, keep your hips up, come on, tops of those toes, dragging. Girl, straighten them legs, good, and then back the other direction. Keep your hips up, hold that plank. Girl, come on, let's go. Seal walks, yeah, they're hard. Parents, y'all can jump in on this fun too. Okay, good, stand up, show me jazz second. We are gonna go into somersaults or forward rolls, okay? Tuck in your ball pose and then look at your belly button, roll, stand up, finish in jazz second. Good, and again, all the way across the mat. Nice, and then turn around, you can do it back. Ball pose, stand up second. And again, there we go, really nice. Keeping those knees squeezing together. Now you're gonna go into straddle rolls. So you still start in a ball pose, okay? Now split your legs and leave them split as you roll. Good, and keep going continuously. Press yourself up, point, push through your toes to roll. Good, point the toes, toes, toes. So this is, and then turn around and come back. Good, point those toes, lift, try to keep going continuously. Now go right into the next one, point. There, good, and then careful your outer rim. All right, so then the next thing we're gonna do, last thing, cartwheels. All right, so, good, let's start left leg and turn your toes. There you go, turn your fingers towards the foot. That's gonna step, awesome. So if your left foot's in front, your fingertips are gonna point to the left, and Gracie's doing the beautiful prep and finish. Good, and then back to the right side. Plie, tendu, up, and again, tendu, right foot, fingertips twist towards the right, plie, tendu, up. Good, and I want you to do it again, but face me. So tendu your right foot from that side. Good. So right cartwheels and plie, tendu, up, good. Right side, plie, tendu, up. And one more right side, plie, tendu, up. And then left side. Good, super strong, straight arms. There you go. And plie, tendu, up. And one more. Good, and up, nice. Now Gracie, come center on the mat. So let's stretch it out. So behind you, I want you to reach and try to touch your fingertips for that shoulder stretch. So there you go, exactly. So again, if you can, you want to interlace your fingers like that and really stretch your shoulders out. Good, switch arms. There you go. Now, good, now interlace your fingers like you did the first time. Good, tuck your chin, roll down. Exactly, and then you want to lift your hands up off of your back, further stretching out your shoulders. Good, soften your knees, roll up. You can release your hands. Give me 3 shoulder rolls, big shoulder rolls. 2, 3, and then roll those shoulders forward. 2, 3, good, 3 big arm circles, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and forward, 1, 2, 3, good, and good job, you guys. You are done. Okay, I don't know how to flip my camera. So I'll talk to you like this. But thank you so much, Kay, and we'll post some more videos if there's anything else that you guys want to hop on here and do, and just do your best. And then if you know, are still working on some of the moves, then it's something that you can do over Christmas break, all right? Bye, guys. Stay safe and have a happy holidays.